Hello and welcome to VLearn. This is Virtual Learning Network. This is session number 23, Financial Administration of Public Enterprise of Financial Administration. Topics to be covered are introduction, meaning and importance of financial administration in public enterprises, function of financial administration in public enterprises, financial objective of public enterprises, financial organization of public enterprises, investment management in public enterprises sources of finance, financial performance of public enterprises. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इंट्रोडक्शन. देखिए बेसिकली हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं इसमें जो हमारे पास पब्लिक इंटरप्राइजेज होते हैं उसके अंदर हमारे फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का क्या पार्ट होता है और उसमें वो किस टाइप की फंक्शनैलिटी परफॉर्म करते हैं, जो उसका ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या होता है, वो कैसे पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अपने आप को अरेंज करती है, कैसे ऑर्गेनाइज करती है. फाइन. सो मूव टू दिस पर्टिकुलर स्लाइड. First of all, introduction. Financial administration is the key function area in the management of public enterprises. The financial administration of public enterprises to interact continuously with another operating administration in enterprise to achieve the financial objective. Finance is the service function and therefore the interparts of financial administration in another operating department approach them to receive the requisite decisional input to execute their responsibilities. Now similar is written in this particular slide. Move to next slide. Next slide contain meaning and importance of financial administration in public enterprise. So इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है, ये कहाँ यूज होता है, ये सब कुछ बताया गया है. So now move to this particular slide. So financial administration in PIs has been defined variously. According to one of the school of thought, financial administration in PEs means raising the funds to fulfill the financial need. Today, financial administration goes far beyond the task of raising finance and deciding about the mix of financial instruction. According to another view, financial administration in public enterprise deals with the arrangement of cash. Basically जो फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है इसका मतलब क्या होता है, पैसे को देखना, उसको अरेंज करना, उनको कहाँ लगाना है, प्रॉपर टास्क में यूटिलाइज करना. सो फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज वन ऑफ द मेजर फंक्शन ऑफ public enterprises. It has to frequently interface with another business function. A healthy interaction between the finance and non-finance administration is a prerequisite for a successful function of public enterprises. It is reality, however, this interaction hardly exists despite the usefulness of financial input of operating decision. The operating administration refrain from interacting with the financial administrators. There is a powerful belief that finance function is dislinked by the various functionality of PEs. Now move to our next slide. Next slide contains functions. इनके फंक्शन कौन से हैं. Acquisition of long term source of funds. लॉन्ग टर्म फंड्स को अरेंज करना, शॉर्ट टर्म फंड्स को अरेंज करना, बेसिकली उनको कैसे अप्लाई करना है वो देखना, लॉन्ग टर्म में इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे करनी है, शॉर्ट टर्म में इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे होनी चाहिए, प्लानिंग सिस्टम कैसा होना चाहिए, डिसीजन कैसे होने चाहिए, कंट्रोल कैसे होने चाहिए. दीज आर द मेनली फंक्शन ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग फंक्शन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. सो मूव टू अवर फर्स्ट फंक्शन. So the financial administration has a dual responsibilities with regard of acquisition of funds. He advises on the choice of appropriate resources of fund, then takes step to procure the funds from unchosen sources. The funds employed in enterprise may be classified into two groups: long-term funds and short-term funds. The long-term source of funds are further classified as debit and equity. Successful enterprise seek debt in performance to equity for reason of cost, convenience and control. Debit is less expensive source since tax saving are possible on interest paid. Saving equity on the other hand retains payment of tax. The overall cost of capital therefore varies in an inverse proportion to debit component in the capital structure of enterprise. Secondly, debit is relatively more convenient to obtain when needed and to redeem when not required. Debit does not also result in many dilution of control over the affairs of the enterprise since latter do not require any voting rights. Next is our acquisition of short-term services, short-term sources. So the current assets held by one enterprise are financial mainly from short-term resources. However, long-term resources are supposed to provide the margin money and also take care of investment in crowd current assets. Bank borrowing in terms of overdraft or cash credit, supplier credit and another current liabilities constitute the major sources of short-term finance available to the enterprise. देखिए शॉर्ट टर्म रिसोर्सेज और शॉर्ट टर्म फाइनेंस की बात क्या करते हैं तो वो उस टाइप से रहेंगे जो हम लोगों ने बेसिकली बैंक से बोरो कर लिया या किसी और इन्वेस्टमेंट से बोरो कर लिया. मूव टू अवर नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. इन्वेस्टमेंट in long-term assets. So the enterprise employ their capital party in fixed assets and party in current assets. The financial administrator have to ensure that funds at the disposal of enterprise are judiciously employed and the proposal of further investment are economically viable. The investment is fixed assets involve subsequent and long-term commitments in terms of finance as well as technology. Now short-term investment. Major investment decision may be subject to extent pressure on the enterprise, but decision on current asset holding fall well within the scope of internal management. Now move to next. प्लानिंग सिस्टम. प्लान करना है तो किस टाइप का प्लानिंग होगी. सो प्लानिंग क्या, एक स्ट्रेटजी बनानी है, वो लॉन्ग टर्म कॉर्पोरेट टाई अप करना है, एनुअल परफॉर्मेंस बस्टिंग करनी है, व्हाटएवर. सो द प्लानिंग प्रोसेस इज इन द एंटरप्राइज includes strategy planning, long-term corporate planning and annual performance budgeting. It also covers economic and functional analysis needed for short-term decision. Strategical planning refers to planning of major strategies concerning expansion, diversification, taking up manufacture of new product, entering new markets, etc. Next is our operating decision. There are very few decisions at the enterprise level which do not affect its fund. It is therefore logical for the financial administration to have a say in those decisions. Leaving aside the investment decision mentioned earlier, the operating decision cover a wide range of problems such as capacity utilization, pricing overcome, shift working, product mix, credit policies and incentives. Control system. So budget control and standard costing system provide the basic for monitoring enterprise performance at all level. कंट्रोल जैसे नेम ने सजेस्ट किया, ये हर एक लेवल के ऊपर कंट्रोलिंग करता है, लाइक इसकी बस्टिंग ठीक से हो रही है नहीं हो रही, प्लानिंग ठीक से हुई है नहीं हुई, दे ऑल कम इन कंट्रोल सिस्टम. नाउ मूव टू अवर नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड कंटेन फाइनेंशियल objective. बेसिकली फाइनेंशियल ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ पब्लिक इंटरप्राइज. सो जो पब्लिक इंटरप्राइज होते हैं आर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम प्राइवेट सेक्टर इंटरप्राइज in terms of their nature as well as their obligation to the nation. The private sector enterprise possess a great deal of clarity in terms of their objective, which are essentially the maximization of their profitability. Public enterprise are composed of two terms, public and enterprise. The main public, these enterprise stand accountable to the government. Their management and ownership also set with the government on account of characteristics. The enterprise means that PIs have to produce certain goods. देखिए यहाँ पे पब्लिक इंटरप्राइज को डिफाइन किया गया है. एज वी नो पब्लिक एंड इंटरप्राइज आर टू डिफरेंट वर्ड्स. सो पब्लिक का मीनिंग गवर्नमेंट से लेके है और जो इसकी ओनरशिप होती है, जो इसकी मैनेजमेंट होती है वो भी टोटली गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू होती है. जो वर्ड इंटरप्राइज है, तो इंटरप्राइज क्या है कि वो जो पर्टिकुलर कंपनी है वो प्रोड्यूस कर रही है कुछ सर्टेन टाइप्स के गुड्स और रेंडर सर्टेन सर्विसेज एट प्राइस rescinding in excess of income over the expense which should be duly affected in the profit and loss account and balance sheet. Now move to our next slide. Here financial organization of public enterprise. So सबसे पहले होता है बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर, देन चेयरमैन, उसके नीचे हमारे पास डायरेक्टर्स होंगे. डायरेक्टर किस टाइप के होंगे? डायरेक्टर ऑफ फाइनेंस होगा, डायरेक्टर प्लानिंग हो गया, हर डायरेक्टर होंगे. उनके नीचे में हमारे पास आएगा डिप्यूटी जनरल मैनेजर, देन फाइनेंस मैनेजर, देन डिप्यूटी फाइनेंस मैनेजर. सो हियर इज इन हायरार्की. यहाँ पे बेसिकली एक हायरार्की रिप्रेजेंट की गई है कि किस टाइप से फाइनेंशियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का स्ट्रक्चर रहता है. सो दिस इज पर्टिकुलर. So as the diagram shows, finance division is handled normally by the director finance who holds a broad level position. He advises the chairman cum managing director on all matters pertaining to finance and accounts. He is responsible for formulating and coordinating the financial plans. He executes a staff function and at the same happens to the authority of executive in the finance department. Move to our next slide. Investment management in public enterprise. So investment proposal for establishment for new unit or expansion of existing unit emanate either from ministerial department of the government or from the enterprise deserving expansion and growth. So the broad nature of investment is determined by the priorities indicated in the national plan. Individual investment proposal are required to be within the overall program outlined in the plan document. The government exercise a measure of control over the size and pattern of investment of PEs by reserving to itself the power of approved capital outlay executing certain financial limits. The government also exercises control over such investment through the mechanism of security and approval of annual capital budget. Now move to our next slide. पब्लिक इंटरप्राइजेस सोर्स ऑफ फाइनेंस. एज सच हम लोगों ने पहले पढ़ा है पब्लिक इंटरप्राइज जो गवर्नमेंट के अंडर होती है और जो हमें बेसिकली कुछ गुड्स को प्रोड्यूस करके देती है. और ये टॉपिक हमें दिखा रहा है पब्लिक इंटरप्राइज सोर्स ऑफ फाइनेंस. ये हमें एक टाइप से मनी को किस टाइप से बेसिकली प्रोड्यूस करके देता है. So the mainly constitute equity and grants received from the government, public participation in equity, borrowing from the open market. So किसी टाइप से भी हम लोगों ने बोरो कर सकते हैं ओपन मार्केट से, फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट से, कैश क्रेडिट एडवाइजर होते हैं. सो द गवर्नमेंट इज द मेन प्रोवाइड ऑफ फंड्स ऑफ पीस. सो जो प्राइवेट इंटरप्राइजेज पब्लिक इंटरप्राइजेज होते हैं उसको गवर्नमेंट जो है फंड भी दे सकती है. सो इनके लिए उसको फंड के लिए कहीं और जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट दीज आर ओनली फंड्स. ये फंड होता है. लोन भी ले सकता है वो गवर्नमेंट से. नाउ मूव टू अवर नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ पब्लिक इंटरप्राइजेस. सो financial performance of public sector has assumed critical importance in present context of service resources crush faced by the government Indian economy. The public sector in India contribute 25% to the country's gross national product. It holds a portion of great strength in several economic activities despite the present move about privatization. It is expected that public enterprise in India will double their size in terms of investment from rupees 3 lakh crore at the end of 7th plan to rupees 6 lakh crore to the end of 18th plan. These enterprises contribute substantially to our foreign trade. About 20% of foreign trade is transacted through these enterprises. Now move to our last slide. Now question for all of you people. Why the financial administration the key functional area in the management of PEs? How do PEs arrange their working capital? So today we will wind up our session here. Next we will discuss in our next class. Till then, happy learning, free learning.